What is plasma? Great question. In terms of physics, plasma is considered the fourth state of matter, although you could just as well argue that is the first state of matter. But let me explain it. You learned three states of matter as a child: solid, liquid, and gas. And if you add energy to solid, it becomes a liquid. If you add energy to liquid, it becomes a gas. But what if you took it further? What if you added more energy, either more heat or more electricity? What happens? Well, the electrons will become stripped away from the nuclei, and what will remain is an electrically charged mixture, free electrons, free ions, and bare particles they leave behind. Now that is plasma. It's the fourth state of matter, the one step beyond gas. Now, here is why I say it may truly be considered the first if you go back to the origins of the universe. Back at the beginning of the universe, in its earliest moments, everything was far too hot for atoms to even exist. Electrons could not stay bound to anything. That state of bare nuclei and free electrons is considered as plasma. The universe did not begin as a solid, or a liquid, or as a gas. It began as plasma. Everything else came later as the universe cooled, because cooling is simply energy leaving. And as the universe cooled, the electrons settled onto nuclei and the first atoms were formed. Only much later, in rare cold pockets around stars, did matter cool enough to become liquid and then solid. So consider what that means, actually. Every solid thing around you, your body, the ground beneath you, the chair you're sitting on, the walls you see, the nature you see around you, all of this is slowed and cooled universe just enough so that atoms can form and become tissue and become solid. Plasma is their origin. Solid, living matter is the rare remainder as matter cools. It's left behind. So here's a precise definition of plasma. Plasma is ionized matter. It's a state in which electrons have broken free from their atoms, so the material is full of charged particles and behaves not as separate parts, but as a single responsive whole, a current, a field. And because it is charged, it can be shaped in ways ordinary matter cannot. And that is where everything we do begins, with Plasma Inc. So given all of this, let's start developing the art of noticing plasma. Recently, a photographer flying a drone over the ocean captured something almost no one has ever filmed before: a whale calf being born in the open sea. Now, scientists said a birth like that has never been recorded whole, like this, from above, ever before. So think of how much had to align for that footage to exist. The right area of open water, the right moment, a camera in the air, and there, a life beginning, all at once happening. How incredible and rare to catch. Yet catching it is the easy part compared to the scale of the whole universe creating a life. Consider how much rarer it is that there is a body to be born at all. Nearly everything that exists is plasma, formless and charged currents and fields. For matter to cool and slow down and gather itself into something as intricate as a whale, or as a hand, or as a person in front of you, the universe had to grow so cold and so quiet in one small cold place and stay long enough for the atoms to hold and tissue to form and life to take a hold. That is rarer than any of this footage. So this is what I would love to have you notice. You are that rarity. It's an anomaly to be alive, to be a body, to be solid, to be atom-based matter. A body is what the universe becomes once in a cold corner of the universe when it slows down just enough to make someone. Plasma is the rule in the universe. 99.9% of visible matter is pure plasma. You, solid, atomic, alive, are the exception.